All right, folks. So following on from my last video about part two of the Judaic colony at Aberdeen, have a look at this figure that you can see here on the screen. Genetic evidence of a family-based Scandinavian settlement of Shetland and Orkney during the Viking periods. Look at the difference just in this image here between the Shetland Islands and the Orkney Islands in terms of the share of genetic material, that is actually Norse or Viking, so the map showing the proportions of Scandinavian, British, Irish ancestry for mtDNA, MT, and Y chromosomes Y for each of the admixed populations from the North Atlantic region included in the study. The Scottish island groups of Shetland, Orkney, the Western Isles, and Skye, and the region that we define as the north and west of Scotland are encircled for clarity. So you can see there is a bit of a difference between the Shetland Islands and the Orkneys. And like I say, the Yell Cemetery is not in the Orkneys, it's in the Shetlands. And look at how far apart the two islands actually are. One's a lot closer to Scandinavia than the other one, quite a bit closer. So when you're making arguments like this, when you're reading or even writing, more to the point, books like When Scotland Was Jewish, and you're making this whole genetic argument, make sure you get it right in terms of which set of islands you're even on, because the Shetlands are way closer to Scandinavia than the Orkney Islands. The Orkneys are much closer to mainland Britain. So you might think I'm making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm really not. I'll link the article in the description below so you can go read it for yourself, but you can see there is quite a difference between the Shetlands and the Orkneys, and the Yell Cemetery is not in the Orkneys, it's in the Shetlands. Anyway, when you do your research, get it right, is my point.